Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're watching Karens go certified crazy in 10 seconds or less.
You know Taylor Swift is the devil.
She's not T1.
Rams her cart into me.
Just a heads up that if you haven't picked up your We Move in the Shadows crew necks, which are available now, and you want them before Christmas, I would say today is the last day that you can put in your order to get them before Christmas. We Move in the Shadows vintage t-shirts are also available. They are pre-order and you will not get them before Christmas. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. I'm honestly living in this thing right now and it kind of smells. It's just stinky. Stuck on a cruise with a Karen, my own personal nightmare.
I got an altercation. I'm stuck on the cruise with the biggest Karen for the next few days. Let me paint the picture because this story time's interesting.
Being stuck on a cruise with a Karen, there's literally nowhere to escape. You're literally on a floating island with a Karen. There's only so many places you can hide.
So on day 3, we went to Royal Caribbean's private island, Coco Cay. Mind you, this place is massive. It has an adults-only area, a water park area, a normal splash pad area, pool area, beach everywhere. You have a tram that goes through because it's so big. So let me paint the picture. There's 5 kids and 4 adults. The 5 kids are all 6 and under. All the beaches are pretty busy. We go to the beach. There's an open chair. We all dump our shoes off and we just immediately go to the water. Not even there 5 minutes. And I hear someone yakking, making it apparent very loud for me to hear. Maybe where she lives, because she's older, she gets a little bit of respect and she thinks she can talk the way she wants to. Not around here, partner. You give what you get, okay? And like I told her, wrong one. So she starts saying, wow, it was really quiet in here. Wow, my day's ruined. Wow, these people are so rude. Who goes on vacation with so many kids? That's when my head flipped around. I said, babe, this is a public beach. Is my kids causing you a problem? Because mind you, my kids were being very well behaved. They were literally like building sandcastles. They were so happy. There was no screaming, no crying, nothing. She's like, well, I was enjoying my beach day until your kids ruined it. Ooh! And she also told me it was rude because I was standing in front of her view, which I was not directly in front of her. I was in front of my chair. Regardless, it's a public beach and I'm going to stand because there is, again, 5 kids near the water, 6 and under, and there is 4 adults who were all watching the kids to make sure they don't drown because they're little. I would love to just sit in a little chair and have a drink and enjoy the beach. I can't do that with little kids. I have to make sure their safety is my priority. She didn't like that. Honestly, the best thing I should have done, I should have blasted Baby Shark, made all the kids go in a line, and just sing and dance to Baby Shark. But she eventually had enough is enough, and she finally left. She left, it literally was like a slow clap, because everyone was so over her ish, because she was literally causing a scene. And babe, if you're seeing this, let me reiterate again, because I don't think it went through your noggin. You can easily go to an adults-only cruise line like Virgin, which is a lot of fun, or you can go to the adults-only section or adults-only pool, because this is a kid-friendly cruise line. Thank you so much.
Oh, and let me guess, you had to see her at the buffet? She's the kind of person that goes to the cruise comedian and heckles them. This is exactly why they have adults-only sections of cruises, okay? Not everybody wants to be around a bunch of kids. They don't. However, you don't really get to decide when it's a public beach. Royal Caribbeans are missing out by not having a Karens-only cruise. Great marketing. Honestly, who pissed in her cereal that morning? Like, just stop. Just stop. Why you gotta be running around ruining everybody's day? There are few things that piss a Karen off more than someone literally just living their best life and enjoying themselves. She was like,
Nope, not allowed, not on my watch.
something's wrong here. These people are not as miserable as I am. Let's fix that. So we went to this little park down the street from my house to do some distraction and environmental training because it was so warm and nice out. And then this happened.
Yes, good.
Very good boy.
What? Nope, leave it. Yes, good boy.
Wow, so good.
Sit. Yes, good boy. Here.
He's leashed up. All looks well. Good boy, good boy. Good boy.
Huh? I don't know.
The blue! And you guys, the blue!
Me?
The blue.
No, don't go over there. She seems crazy.
I'm literally just minding my business. My dog didn't do anything. Carry on with our stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Jealous because her dog doesn't know how to do it.
Hey, it's you! You stayed with my dog when Mark ate your dog.
No, I've literally been here the whole time. It's not my fault. Your dog's out of control. Come. Good boy.
I know, we saw you.
It's like you purposely were standing there to watch my dog when we acted like, how do I know if
sexual? She's doing absolutely nothing wrong. If your dog wasn't on a leash, I would say maybe she has a right. Oh God, dog owners. I'm learning this. It's dog owners and also people who don't understand dogs that tend to get a little bit touchy. A little bit touchy. And not in the touchy you like, okay? No touchy.
This is a no touching zone.
You mean this woman with the absolute menace for a dog that's barking for literally no reason? The woman with the dog that's exactly like her? Yeah. Like owner, like pet, I have to say. You didn't do one thing wrong. You're just sitting there training your very good pup.
How dare you exist near me with your dog?
You stood there with your dog to see if it would bark at my dog? Let me just go through my Rolodex of things to be angry at. I don't have a card for that. I don't have a reference for that. She's just having a no good, very bad day, ain't she? And so is her dog.
Something really weird happened at Trader Joe's today, and I don't know if I did the right thing, but I need to tell somebody. So I was in line, and if you've been to Trader Joe's in NYC, you know the lines are really crazy. There's this lady in front of me who keeps yelling at the employees. I don't know what she was yelling at them about. She was holding up the line, just kind of being a general jerk, and I just kind of kept my distance from her.
Honestly, I don't know how you do this. Like, I don't know how you do this. Like, the idea of somebody waiting in line behind me, and like, not just one person, like an entire lineup of people waiting in line behind me and then taking too long for whatever reason. My anxiety could never. Like, I don't even like going to a public bathroom and being in the stall for too long. Like, I have a panic attack. I do. Oh my goodness. That's why I can't in public, honestly. Like, the idea of someone having to pee and me taking too long and needing like holding up the line. Like, I can't do it.
And then she backs up right into me. Instantly blames me, starts yelling that I bumped into her on purpose. I don't engage, we move forward. She was acting so aggressive by this point that I'm allowing like 2 feet of space between us. And then someone else brushes by her. She immediately assumes it's me, turns around, starts screaming again, and refuses to move forward unless I go in front of her. Even the Trader Joe's employees look scared, so they kind of like gesture for me to just do it. I'm like, sure, yeah, whatever, okay. So I slip past. As soon as I'm in front of her, this woman cackles and rams her cart into me as hard as she can while screaming, "See how it feels," like a cartoon villain. I still don't engage, and that really pisses her off. So she just starts screaming that I'm an effing this. Everyone's watching this. No one helps. I don't even blame them. I probably wouldn't want to get involved either. I just want her to leave me alone. So I turn around and I'm like, "Ma'am, I'm sorry. If you think I bumped into you, I certainly didn't mean to." Not the right answer. She just curses me out some more and then now is like trying to shove me with her cart as much as she can up to the register. I honestly don't know what to do in this kind of situation. Does anybody know? Like, what would you do?
What would I do? What would I do in that situation? Well, you could always match the energy. Like, you know, they're being crazy and then you kind of one up them by acting crazier and just stare at them really nice. That should scare them. Listen, everybody has a right to have a bad day. Like, it happens, something's going wrong in your life. Sometimes you just take it out on everybody around you. Speaking from personal experience, when you are projecting that kind of energy, it's almost like a domino effect where you like affect every single person around you. And not only that, you affect the course of your own day. I'm not even just thinking about everybody else. I'm thinking about you. When you're going around with piss in your cereal, yelling at everybody that doesn't deserve it. I get it, times are tough. Sometimes people have really horrible things going on in their lives. They take it out on other people. But I'm telling you, when you're having a day like that, just don't go out in public. Just stay home. When I'm having a day like that, it's like, okay, I am not going to interact with a single person. Even Mike knows, I guess.
Calm down.
What did you just say?
Calm down.
It usually falls in line with like a certain time of the month. When I'm like that, I will just go down into the basement, read a book, put some headphones in, be super quiet, alone with my thoughts, process my healthy anger. It is healthy to get angry sometimes. It's not healthy to get angry at other people and then cause them to be angry too. People that really just don't deserve it. Welcome to NYC. This is the thing about NYC, okay? Oh, she's been there for 6 years without this happening. When I tell you that when I lived in New York, you know, I would go into CVS, and there was this one time where like, I think I breathed wrong. Like in this woman's eyes, I breathed, like I cleared my throat is what I did. It was a long time ago. It was like more than 10 years ago. I think I cleared my throat, was kind of like staring off into the distance. I was a little bit sick at the time. And she turned around and she thought I was like at her. I was not. But when I tell you that this woman cussed me out in the middle of CVS for no reason, there's something about New York where everybody is on edge, and it's like that domino effect that I was talking about. You're on edge, you cuss out somebody, they're on edge, they cuss out somebody. Just like, stop the domino effect, all right? Just go the home and chill out. Chill out. I'd be pressing assault charges. Honestly, at that point, like the fact that she's like purposefully like pushing you with her cart, that could constitute as assault. Like it could. I would have gotten arrested. My anger issues could never create a response. I don't blame you. In my case, I don't think it was worth risking her escalating to worse behavior or causing an issue for the employees just trying to get through their shift. I mean, honestly, in situations like this, I literally just ignore. Unless I'm feeling spicy.
This is not Tijuana, okay? Put the sign over here. Okay?
Did he just say this is not Tijuana?
You're violating the code. The county code.
The code.
It's fine. It's fine. You're here, but move the sign. Oh, you're recording me? Yeah, we're recording. Yeah. I don't think that's legal. All right.
Are you sure?
What? You to the city. You don't have to come and say it is not Tijuana. Apparently, you don't have better things to do.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have better things to do.
We all live here. We all live city of Hawaii. I live over. Okay, but that's fine. Yeah.
He said that's literally so proud. I live over there. You see that big house there? You see that? That's where I live. Not in Tijuana like you.
I mean, yeah, I'm just telling you, you want to put the sign over here.
What does it matter?
Let me say whatever you want. I can express myself if I don't like it, right? You have freedom of speech. Right, and you have proper ways of doing it. Okay, I'm going to call the county then. Do that. All right. Just don't make the same sign. I don't think that sign should be there. That's all I'm saying. Put it over here. I don't turn the big deal between you though. You sound like I know he's trying to make the living. He's got all kinds of business here. He can. You just did it. This ain't you want it. I'm returning the same energy like you're returning. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. Okay. All right. I get it. I would say take it up to the city. If you don't have the sign there, then you can report fraud. That's it. Okay. All right. I get your point. Yeah. I live in the city too. Yeah. You're not the only one. Okay. Yeah. I know. Right. Okay. That's good. All right. I understand where you're coming from. I respect that. Okay. I appreciate that. But just when I see that sign, it's like, man. I mean, what's next? We're gonna get 3 more carts over here with 1 sign. And I understand that frustration. So what I would say is,
You mean to tell me Buddy pulled over his car to yell at you to move your sign? Yeah. I mean, he did calm down a little bit, but you know what Buddy did with the cart? He matched his energy. So maybe that's the proper way to deal with it. Also, sir, I see some tahini on your truck and pineapple. May I have some? I was going to ask you for some mango and pineapple with tahini on it, if you wouldn't mind. It's one of my favorite snacks. Elite snack, honestly. Like mango without tahini is just not, it's not the same.
Put the sign over here. You're violating the code.
Imagine that. You're driving along, going about your day, and the most important thing that has happened to you today is you see a man on a street with a truck selling some tacos, some tahini and mango, and you see his sign and you think,
oh God, not on my watch.
oh, I aspire to have this little going on in my life. Welcome to retirement.
So at my work, we have these cookies that one's chocolate dipped and one's like not. So this lady walks up and picks up the normal cookies and like sets them on the counter for me to scan them. So I scan them and she was like, what if I wanted the chocolate dipped ones? And I was like, oh, like we can switch those out if you want the chocolate dipped ones. And she was like, no, since you're out here making decisions for me. I was like, girl, what? And I held my composure, but I was like, It's pretty easy swap if you want the chocolate dipped ones. And she was like, no, I don't want to go through all that again. Like, oh, what, me scanning the barcode? It's really not that deep. I can just scan another for you. I didn't say that, but I wanted to. And then I was like, okay, well, is that going to be it for you today? And she's like, yeah, I guess, since you're out here making decisions for me. It's like she just walked in the store that day and was like, you know what? I'm gonna yell at this barista over cookies. I was baffled.
Honestly, have you ever had a cookie though? Like, I get it. Appropriate reaction to not getting a chocolate dip cookie. Kidding, I'm kidding. I'm telling you right now, babe, it's because you're pretty. It's literally because you're pretty. You're existing and she's angry about it. Anybody have the time? I feel like it's o'clock. Go through all that again. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, this very, very emotional experience of someone scanning a cookie.
Oh, the delusion.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because it doesn't. It really doesn't make any sense.
But it does when you factor in that you are probably prettier than her, and she doesn't like that. Confronting a Karen using my Tesla charger. Like your own personal Tesla charger?
Oh, thank you. Why are you taking pictures?
I'm not.
Don't do that, please.
This is a video.
Don't take video. That's very rude. It is. My husband's police officer when I've been called and tell them what to do.
Are you gonna call them and tell them that you're stealing someone's electricity to charge your Tesla?
You're on my property.
It is not.
No, it's not. This is my Tesla charger. I don't mind if you use it.
You know that it shows up on the Tesla app?
I don't care. I'm just letting you know. I don't mind. You can use it whenever you want. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know I installed that.
Why
This is my office.
Filming.
I just told you. I just thought it was
To
funny.
do that's not kind.
Hey,
And if this is your property, then
she's
maybe
just
you should
chilling.
ask them.
She's just chilling on my property.
If he was concerned about me being on his property, he'd have said, what are you doing, man? He would have talked like an adult. He would have gone, hey, this is funny. He would act like an idiot.
I'm sorry. Let's not forget here that you were the one that was caught using someone's personal Tesla charger. The gaslighting.
How dare you film me?
You're on somebody's property stealing their electricity to charge your car, ma'am. Of course he's filming you. That's private property, and you're using his private charger and his electricity. Ugh, the sheer audacity of this woman and her pigtails. Okay, so this is a textbook gaslighting example, guys. Not apologizing, and instead playing the victim and placing blame on somebody else for your mistake. Blaming someone's reaction instead of addressing and apologizing, and then playing the victim. The fact that she literally came back the next day.
He was concerned about me being on his property. He'd have said, what are you doing, man? He would have talked like an adult.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. See, even the Echo agrees. Messing with a Karen Taylor Swift fan. Oh my God. Oh my God.
When I was 20 years old, I worked at a place called Cold Stone Creamery. I had just gotten out of jail. They was the only people that would hire me. I like it. I love it. I gotta have it. There was a young white lady that worked with me. One of these basic white, there's no other way to put it. But this is a part-time job for her. Her full-time job, she worked at a country club that her daddy just so happened to be a member of. She used to always talk about Taylor Swift. I did not know who Taylor Swift was. I mean, I'm listening to like Boosie Bad, like Super Bad, Gucci Man. I'm listening to all this type. I'm listening to like DS1 by Future. I don't know who Taylor Swift is. But I used to just with her,
okay.
Like, you know Taylor Swift is the devil, right? And she's just like, you don't even know who she is. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, yeah, man. I'm telling you, there's videos about her on YouTube. She's the devil. I used to just say this all the time, like, completely not knowing who this lady is. Like, just a white girl. And, like, I remember one day she got fed up and she was like, actually, you're the devil because you're black.
Oh, my God.
I just laughed in her face and I was like,
that's horrific.
Like, I think you're confusing me with Taylor Swift. She stormed out crying, bro. Do you know how serious this was to her? Like,
oh my gosh.
I didn't give a that she was racist. I expected her to be racist. Her dad is a member of a country club. The two go really hand in hand. But who knew I was right? Whole time, Taylor Swift is really the devil. She's killing the planet.
Oh my God. Okay. Listen. I'm trying to be mindful that I'm sure there's some Taylor Swift fans that watch this channel. They're gonna get upset. Listen, I'm indifferent about Taylor Swift. I really don't care. I really don't. But like, God forbid you question a Taylor Swift fan. God forbid. And the fact that you didn't even know who she was the whole time and you're just saying that. No, listen, the fact that Taylor Swift has that kind of power over her fans, that like you could question Taylor Swift and criticize her in front of a fan and they would turn absolutely mental in like 10 seconds or less. You're hurting their besties' feelings. It's like, it's a science, really. Like, it's amazing. Oh my God. I apologize to all the Swifties watching this channel.
So the other day, this customer comes running into my store like she just escaped from her kidnapper. And she's like, excuse me, do you guys sell bleach? She's out of breath, huffing and puffing like she just tried to blow a pig's house down. And I'm like, yes, we sell bleach. Just go straight ahead all the way to the back. It's against the wall. And she goes, I need a lot of bleach.
Why?
In that moment, I started to think maybe she was the kidnapper. She goes, listen, I'm in a rush. Can you just show me where it is? This lady was breathing in my face. I could smell her breakfast burrito with my eyes. I have a ton of things to do. She's rocking spandex, looks like a rich wife with a miserable husband. And now she getting on my last nerve because she giving me a little bit of attitude. Apparently given the direction of going straight was too hard for her to comprehend. But I said, sure. Why not? So I walk with her to the back and I'm like, here you go, ma'am. It's right here. She goes, where? I'm like, is there a nursing home that you escaped from? Should I call someone? Because, like, I'm pointing right at it. I'm like, ma'am, it's right here. And she goes, but you don't have the gallon Clorox? I'm sorry, ma'am, we're a discount store. We have a gallon of an off-brand and we have a smaller bottle of Clorox. She goes, but I really needed the gallon Clorox. Bleach is bleach. It's
Period.
like spaghetti. A little bit goes a long way.
It
So, like, well,
literally.
you could get a couple of the small ones. And she just goes, ugh. If you needed something specific, why didn't you just ask me before wasting both of our time? I was busy. She goes, no, I need a lot of it. I just really needed the big Clorox bleach. I'm like, ma'am, it's not Bloody Mary. If you say it 3 times, it's not gonna appear. And the $1 million question, she says, of course, can you check in the back? And I'm like, ma'am, we don't sell the product, so it won't be back there. So she goes, you know what? Just forget it, all right? Just forget it. I don't even want it. I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. You could try the other store across from us. Her stormed off like she just found out her parents were getting divorced. Take your anger issues out on your husband like you normally do. Like, who in the hell and how did she think she was coming in here like a tornado, yelling at me because we don't have a product? Good luck, ma'am. Some people make me wonder how they survived their whole life without being supervised. I just don't get people. At the end of the day, she still needs bleach and she still got a body to clean up. I'm assuming.
I mean, listen, you took the words right out of my mouth. By the way, you are an excellent storyteller. Sorry, I just want to like give a little shout out to D Poppins on TikTok. Cause holy cannoli, that was a great story. The analogies in that were amazing. What you need all that bleach for, honey? What you need that bleach for? I hope you're drinking it. That was mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It just, you know, the joke just like kind of just popped into my head. You were thinking it too. You were thinking it too, okay? God, you were. Those are some Karens that went crazy in 10 seconds or less. Subscribe. My husband is cheating on me with my best friend.
Are you cheating on me?
I'm not really sure where to start, so I guess I'll just start. My husband and I have been dating since I was 19 and he was 22. We've been married for 6 years now. We have 2 kids and I'm 6 months pregnant with our 3rd.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
2 years ago, I found out my dad has stage 3 colon cancer. My dad is my only parent as my mom passed away when I was 12. He's my favorite human and life without him doesn't seem as colorful. His laugh is contagious and he gives these big bear hugs that seem to make all of your broken pieces feel like they're perfectly in place again. Oh, my heart. My poor heart. Stop it. I feel it melting. Don't do that again. Whenever I've had a hard day, he doesn't poke around and prod and just lets me vent and listens. About 5 months ago, we discovered all the treatments aren't working for him. An indirect quote of the doctor, he said, months, not years. Ugh, what did I tell you? I said, don't melting my heart. Since then, he's gotten progressively worse and is now losing memory. He looked at the dog he got me on his 21st birthday and said, wow, that's a nice dog. Where'd you get it? My husband has been my absolute rock. He's been there for me, holding my hand and helping me through this. He's been so loving and attentive to both my kids and I. Don't get me wrong, I'm a mother first always. I don't allow myself to wallow. My kids are still loved, cared for, played with, and I haven't let my load slack around the house. Once my dad got his updated prognosis, my husband encouraged me to quit my job. About a month later, we discovered we were pregnant again, and I still hadn't let go of my job. I kept holding out for some reason. After finding out I was pregnant again, he assured me it was still okay to quit my job, that honestly it would save us a small fortune on daycare costs anyway. So I did. I quit my job. My best friend and I have been friends since diapers. Her family is like my family and vice versa. My mom and her mom grew up together. We've always been solid, and right after my dad's appointment when we found out he had so little time left, I drove straight to her house and she held me while I cried for hours. Please. I know you're going, or you said you're going, but this is just like so brutal.
Wow. That is brutal.
If there are soulmates in a friend form, she was mine. Thick as thieves is what my mom used to say. A little too thick. What, do you share everything, including husbands? This morning, as I wake up with my 3-year-old, he's sick. My husband's work alarm was going off. He has a few sets, so I just turned that one off and gently woke him up. He said he was late working, so he took the morning off, rolled over, and went back to sleep. As I went to turn off the remainder of his alarms, I saw a text from my friend on his lock screen that said,
I'm assuming, since there hasn't been any angry pregnant lady on my doorstep, you haven't told her about us yet.
Angry pregnant lady. Time froze in that moment. I took his phone and walked away and just read their conversations. Not him going pleasantly back to sleep as if there's nothing wrong. How do you sleep through that? How do you sleep at night? Seemingly so comfortably after what you're doing to this poor woman. I ask you that.
Really great.
For months, this man has been having relations with my best friend. 4 months, these people have been lying to my face. And I know what you're gonna say, you should have seen the warning signs. But I've been clutching this phone in my hand for 2 hours and nothing. He's been so loving and attentive to me, but he always has been. So kind and gentle. There has been no late night work nights except for once in a blue moon. And there's been no lingering touches between them or even glances. They act as if they have since the day I first introduced them. How sick is it that she calls him her brother, but she has relations with him? Oh man. I know it's easy when you look at a situation like this and you're like, there were red flags. And it's like, a lot of the time there really isn't.
When I closed my eyes, I couldn't see anything.
A lot of the time it's almost like they overcompensate that they're doing bad things with good things. And it throws you off the scent. And I'm not saying that that's a sign, because a lot of the time it isn't. A lot of the time it's just like them being really, really nice. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Hindsight is 20/20. I know what I have to do now, but I don't want to. I'm about to lose my family and my support system in one blow. I'll confront him tomorrow. Today, I just need this last 24 hours of peace. As for her, I won't give her the satisfaction of a response. I don't care why she did it, and it's done.
Yeah, damn right!
I was always the friend who cleaned up her messes. After today, I will cut her out of my life like she never mattered at all. This has to be the hardest storm I'll ever weather, but damn it, I know I'll sail through it. If not for me, for my children.
Get it, girl.
This is not over yet, besties. This is not over. We got a long one today, friends. Buckle in.
It's not over yet.
For my typing's sake, I'm gonna give everyone fake names. So for more context, mother-in-law and father-in-law are Ruth and Joe. Ex-BFF's parents are Angie and Bob. Ex-BFF is Jess. STBX is Tyler. Ex-BFF's brother is Jake. And I'll just refer to my dad as Dad. I have a few things I want to get through, so I'll just summarize as best I can. To get this out of the way, because to me it feels important. Yesterday, I scheduled a same-day appointment with my OBGYN and got tested for just about every STD and STI out there. I got the results back for most, and they were all negative. There's a few that take up to 2 weeks to get the results back, so I'll be waiting. When I met with my lawyer, I brought everything on my end financially wise, including the wills from both my dad and my mom, and I managed to get my hands on his financial documents. He stores his and his office in a locked box. Ooh, you're moving in the shadows, bestie. You're gathering all the receipts like a squirrel gathers nuts for winter. I'm picturing you as a squirrel with a nice big walnut. I also brought over everything we had set up financially for my children. While I'm not totally sure if it's everything, I am pretty confident I got most of it. My lawyer was happy I managed to get my hands on that much. Ruth even handed over her will to me from both her and Bob to ensure I was taken care of in the divorce. Mother-in-law and father-in-law. Okay. I appreciate the legend. My lawyer understands I'm wanting a divorce immediately. However, she wants to make sure she's thorough and isn't missing any key info. So hopefully I'll have actual divorce papers to give to him in about 30 days. I'm not rushing her though. I'm letting the professional do her job. Now for the sit down.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I asked Angie and Ruth to describe everything in detail on what happened. Angie, the revenge seeker that she is, forced them to sit down through a slideshow she put together of all the texts. I love that everybody has your back. I'm living for this.
Living.
I know a lot of you were concerned about one of them telling sooner than later, but they were so secretive, they didn't even tell their significant others about what was happening. Once the slideshow ended, Tyler tried lunging for Jess, and Joe actually had to force him to sit down. Oh, okay, aggressive.
You're too aggressive.
Tyler was shouting profanities at Jess and telling her she will regret this. Jess started crying and begged her parents for forgiveness. Bob looked at his daughter in the eye and told her he will never forgive her for this. Blood or not, she is no daughter of his. He didn't raise his daughter to be this person. Jess was always a daddy's girl, so I think that cut her pretty deep.
Ouch!
Jess is in the middle of a divorce herself. Oh. And her parents were giving her money for her lawyer, and they told her she's cut off from them both financially and physically. Tyler's dad was irate. According to Ruth, he looked like he was holding back on throttling him. From there, Tyler went straight home. I know because we have a Ring doorbell camera along with a few cameras in the house for our kids to keep an eye on them when we aren't right next to them. Tyler came home and saw most of mine and the kids' stuff was gone, and he lost it. He started yelling and throwing things. But if this isn't the consequences of your actions. The house is now trashed with a few holes in the walls for decoration. When he didn't find us there, he went to my dad's. While I did spend most of the day there, he was at work packing and moving things into my dad's house. We were already at his cabin. Tyler took a baseball bat to my dad's door, trying and failing to break it down. My dad's neighbor actually called the cops on him and he was arrested. His parents refused to bail him out. I have an appointment with a therapist today. I've had one for a year now since I was struggling with my dad, and it felt good to just cry it out and let everything out about how I was feeling. It was very helpful, and she gave me a few tools to work through my emotions with this one. I felt very grounded and empowered leaving my session today. I'm also planning on setting up my children with a therapist when we're back from the cabin to figure out the best way to deal with telling them. I know people said I shouldn't, but I will be telling them, just in an age-appropriate way.
Cheetah! Coach, come on! Cheetah!
I think it'll go something like this.
Mommy and Daddy are not going to be together anymore because Daddy...
I'll let him tell you that. I don't want there to be secrets and lies between us. Tyler sounds like the kind of guy that would twist the truth to benefit him, make, your kids kind of like take a side. It's important that they know, I think. I've always been as open and honest as I can with them. Again, in the most kid-appropriate way. Just because they're small humans, they're still humans and deserve the truth. I've had a handful of comments telling me I should stay and every man cheats. Ew. Okay, don't project. Just because you'll stay because your man will cheat does not mean we all will, okay? My parents were married for 20 years, and after my mom passed, my dad never moved on. I watched my dad love my mom for 12 of those years and cherish her. I will not accept anything less than that kind of love. See, this is the thing. When your model for love is usually based on your parents, right? If you are used to seeing infidelity when you grow up, that's kind of what you assume it's always like. It's not always like that, FYI. He never cheated, nor did she. While I'm not sure when I'll be ready to move on, falling in love is the absolute last thing on my mind at the moment. I refuse to let Tyler win and destroy love for me completely. I will move on from this. That's what I like to hear. Jess started blowing up my phone, demanding I fix the situation, and immediately blamed me. Fix the situation. Doesn't really sound like this is your problem or your problem to fix. My lawyer told me to not block texts just in case they spill out additional info I was missing. Oh yes, very good advice. And I know it sucks to hear because it's like so easy to block, but like that is ammo.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That we could be using to move in the shadows with, guys. She was playing the poor me card very hard. The thing is though, I never influenced Angie and Bob to cut contact with their daughter. They made that choice on their own. She actually started blaming me for stealing the love of her life. I introduced them when Tyler and I started dating, so not sure where that came from. Boo. Weird. And she said that Tyler was only with me for the kids. Honestly, I knew she was just trying to hurt me at that point. Yeah, I mean, and it's probably something that he said to her, and Tyler probably never planned on leaving you. I didn't give her the satisfaction of responding though. Between her and Tyler, I have about 200 missed calls. Tyler went from begging and pleading me to forgive him. Like I said, I don't have the divorce papers to hand him, so he's stuck in this unknown gray area. I also asked Angie and Ruth to not say anything about the divorce yet to him. Purely just for my satisfaction, honestly. I know it's slightly petty, but keeping him in that gray area of not knowing is my small revenge to him. I mean, I feel like this is a good petty. No, you don't owe him anything.
You get nothing. You lose.
He threatened to call the cops on me for kidnapping, telling me Jess wasn't the only one. Bingo, just what I was looking for. And then he told me I was a stuck-up B-word and threatened me, and then he went back to begging me for forgiveness. Honestly, it was just whiplash reading through those texts. I'd be lying and saying that if those texts didn't hurt me and terrify me all at once, but I refuse to let them break me. As for both of them together, I don't think he's gonna stay with her. I think he blames her for blowing up our marriage, honestly. It's always interesting how they blame everyone but themselves. Who knows though, they deserve each other. I was initially okay to do a 50-50 split with Tyler for custody, but after his reaction, I don't feel comfortable with that, so I'll likely be going for full custody. Jake has about 30 days of leave he's saved up, and he's going to be using them to help the kids and I get settled at my dad's house, and honestly to be there in case Tyler tries showing up going crazy again. He's been such a big help to the kids and I lately, and I'm forever in his debt for this. Last night, after the kids went to bed, he hooked up his Xbox, and we played a game called Diablo 4 together to help me take my mind off things. It was fun. However, he did sort of confess that he always had feelings for me somewhere in the midst of things, but also told me not to say or do anything back. He understands a relationship or anything like that isn't on my mind and won't be for a while. He ain't wrong. But just that he's felt this way since we were teenagers and wanted to get it off his chest. Okay. Helpful info. I don't hate it. Is he cute? Someone who knew the writer of this story found the post and made a comment. Let's read it. Are you serious, Jade? Coming here and playing the victim, you disgusting fake human being. Not only that, but you expose yourself by telling the real names. Now everyone will know it is you in your entourage. You are so jealous and have a huge obsession with Kristen that you ruin your own life after all the mess you created. This sounds like Little Miss Cheating Best Friend, if I'm not mistaken. It is obvious Toby never loved you, but just wanted to use you for his pleasure. But she wrote pleaser. It's important to note that the grammar sucks. Like, I'm sorry. It is important to note.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
If there's anything that will make me judge someone more, if I'm in a fight with someone, or like I'm like reading comments where there's like a tussle, it's bad grammar and spelling. I'm just saying. Like, at least edit your before you press send. There is nothing more easier to manipulate it than a jealous freak who have an obsession with him. If he really wanted to run away with you, he would have done it a long time ago, but he lied to your face with the one big excuses ever.
I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
I stay for the kids. Ha ha ha, you are the clown, not the victim. That's why even your own parents cut you out from their lives. You are such a shame as a woman, but also as a human being. You pretend to be friend and betrayed not only her, but your family and your own husband. Can't wait to hear what happened to you when more people will know around you. You will finally receive the treatment you deserve, specifically after wishing her to lose her baby. Karma will do his job now.
You can't tell that. Karma can only be portioned out by the cosmos.
OOP clapped back with, you told me to break up with him when I was 19 and you were engaged to another man. You never said why. You never said anything about him, because if you did, I never would have been married and you would have been cut out sooner. Also, no, I put fake names in the post to protect your identities, but if you want to blast yourself to the public, that's your choice, not mine. Ooh, I love it when the girlies fight in the chat. Ooh, tea. Okay, so we have one more update. Not much has happened, but here are the things that have happened. Tyler discovered the post and asked me if I was seeking divorce. I said I was. He apologized for losing his cool, asked if there was any hope for reconciliation. I said no.
Ooh, that's good.
I love how we only apologize once we see the post and once you realize that your actions have resulted in not only a divorce, but losing your children. We did have a conversation about the kids, and he'll be allowed to see them with supervision, to which he agreed to. I had another meeting with my lawyer. Nothing of major importance happened. Nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, has happened with Jake. He didn't take back his confession, but as I said, it's on the back burner for a long while. My kids' health and well-being take a priority over all else. Okay, I'm like, I don't hate it, but I also don't like, I don't know. Like, I don't hate it, but I also get that you need time.
You could have this at home and it would tell you what time it is.
You know? My dad's health is on a steady decline. He's now in the hospital with no release date in the immediate future. Please send over thoughts and well wishes his way. I do send thoughts your way. Good thoughts. Only good thoughts. I mean, this was posted almost 3 years ago now, but anyways, besides the point. My kids are adjusting well. We have a therapy appointment for them scheduled next week. My oldest has more questions than the rest, but I'm trying to save any big conversations for the therapy appointment, so I know I'm conveying the answers in a meaningful and the least harmful way. Also, my oldest made tryouts for the traveling soccer league, yay, and the baby's doing great. Things have calmed down a lot. Truly, I feel like I have a better grip on things. I've been putting most of my focus on my dad and my kids to keep myself busy.
Can't you see I'm busy doing important things?
OP does have a few updates that are lots of drama, honestly, lots of drama, but not really drama that I want to feature in the video. So if you're interested in reading the updates, I'll put the screen name that you can find all the updates under on Reddit. Well, OP, thank you for sharing. If you want to read those updates, check her out on Reddit. But I think that's it for today.
Subscribe!